brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. 1-1 the count. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. The ball and 2 strikes. Pivetta has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hernandez is there, and Pedroia's gone to open up the ball game. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
Hit sharply on the ground. Franco has it, and that's the second out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He takes a good curveball at the knees. In his career against Porcello, he's 1 for 4. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Striding into the box, Carlos Santana. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. Herrera leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Porcello sets. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Mookie Betts.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Slider up that he gets a call on.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Ramos shading to his right, and the inning is over. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Sliders in for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And the pitch.
The catcher, number 3.
And he throws the fastball by him here.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. The pitcher, Rick Porcello, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. One and 1 to the Boston pitcher.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2-2, here it is. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting number 4.
Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
0-2, here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Nick Pivetta. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Devers has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Porcello gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses for ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Takes a knee-high fastball. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product. Rhys Hoskins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the Phillies are into the hit column. So striding forward now, Carlos Santana. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
2-1 the count. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Now he'll look to third, but go to second. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. First time up, he went down looking. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hoskins at second. Santana at first. 1 gone. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Pedroia on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play. So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Drilled right back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Herrera moving in. Makes the play. 1 away. Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. First time up, he went down looking. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Three and 0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. Santana's got it. Throw won't get him. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Rick Porcello, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. And now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is in there. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking balls in for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Hoskins. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. First offering on its way. Swings through the slider there.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Has dribbled Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now. Hot shot to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nick Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Williams swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This one's down to third. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Luis Avilan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 70.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Franco in foul ground. 1 down. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just a 1 out. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Popped high in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul 2. So coming to the plate, Jose Bautista. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2 out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. looped out towards short, and that'll be the second out. Ready once again, Sandy Leon. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. He'll start things. Out here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Benintendi has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Porcello into the windup. Here's the first pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? The throw from his knees. Throw gets him. Leading off the inning, Rick Porcello, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Rick Porcello.
Ball and a strike. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Ramos has got it, and he makes the throw to first. Porcello is retired, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Hoskins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. In there, strike one. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Cabrera onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. Steve Pearce will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Lays off 1-0. Tommy Hunter takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Now the 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Santana is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Stepping in, Asdrubal Cabrera. Last time through was a base hit. Popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. And he's out on a strong throw. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tommy Hunter. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th.
Number 33, Justin Ford.
Too low, 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. So a big moment here, and standing in, Jose Bautista. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Scott Kingery will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 4.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Cabrera, the runner at third. Kingery is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Shoots this one over to first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Oh, and the tag will get him at the plate as the potential tying run is cut down. Tyler Thornburg enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Number 47, Tyler.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Now playing first base, number 25, Steve Pearce.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on. Pat Neshek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning. As he'll try to. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit out towards second. To his left, Hernandez. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. J.D. Martinez goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Popped up. Cabrera waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So next, Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Benintendi is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Kimbrell's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Rick Porcello. Talk about it. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia. Striding into the box, Steven Duggar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Game time temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Hit back up the middle. And there's 1 down now. Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Duggar has it in his sights, and that ends the inning. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Buster Posey, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hard hit toward the hole, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great. So striding in, Michael Franco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Michael Franco.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Faceoff, Hernandez.
At third, Longoria. On to first, and there were two down. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second.
Ramos.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Throw to first will get him easily in the side. At the plate, Joe Panic, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Second baseman, Joe.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Herrera's there. Makes the play, one away. And now the Giants pitcher, Derek Rodriguez.
Number 57.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Number 6.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next. Digging in for his second. At bat, Brandon Belt 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. He's set and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. Duggar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner goes for second. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat.
Cabrera.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. In now, Vince Velasquez, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Check swing grounder to the right side. Scooped up, and they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled toward right center field. Slater's under it. And that ends the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First offering on its way.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Evan Longoria becomes the first out of the inning. Buster Posey is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. And a ball 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 1-1 home now to Crawford. And a curveball that time that broke too low. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against them.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Got him to go down swinging there. Rhys Hoskins becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Duggar racing back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Ready now, Michael Franco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Popped him up. Able to squeeze this one is Panic, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with Sergan. Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Santana on third with 2 out. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Hard hit ball to short. There is Crawford. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Austin Slater looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. To third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So stepping in, number 26. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right over the middle, knee high.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch.
Joe Panic.
Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. That's to first. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Slater's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia as Asdrubal Cabrera. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. He's around first, heading for 2, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. So here now is the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. He's in there for strike 1.
The count's 1-1.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Odubel Herrera would be next. Another payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Throw over to the bag, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. The 0-1. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
High in the air into shallow left center. Crawford is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll... Leading off the inning, Derek Rodriguez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Franco has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Hit hard to third. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Evan Longoria, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he popped him up. Hernandez over to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tie. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product. Hunter Strickland enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Number 60, Hunter
Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Panic's got it. And there's one away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carlos Santana. He tripled last time up. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Michael Franco. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Now that's popped up. Belt moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. But he changed his mind there as he broke for home, but ends up retreating back to third base safely. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Santana at third with 2 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Buster Posey now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. And he chased it in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Posey is retired, and there's 1 away. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Franco has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He was a ground out victim last time up. Wow, that grounder caught him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Coming to the plate now, number 26. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Slater is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th. Now in the box, Joe Penn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Right side. Hernandez in the hole. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's bounced out and blown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. fastball that just misses inside. Nope. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Odubel Cabrera. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hard on the ground towards short, and Cabrera is going to have himself a base hit. Standing in, Adam Morgan. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Nick Williams come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5.
Sam Dyson comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. High and deep to center field. Duggar going back on it to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Lifetime against Sam Dyson. He's 1 for 5. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Duggar coming in. He can't get there as it falls in. To throw into second. Oh, but he's able to stay with it nicely and get his man for the first out. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Herrera's off and running. Hits this one hard the other way. And a perfect hit-and-run ball as that's into right field, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Standing in, Carlos Santana. And their runners at the corners. Will Smith comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Now at the plate, Will Smith. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First delivery to him on the way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Victor Arano gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
And a fastball just a bit up. The 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. First baseman Brandon Belt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Nope.
Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Struck him out again, I should say. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Full count now. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Slow grounder to first. Belt has it, and he is out on the tag. Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Panic is there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. And he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
Evan Longoria.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Ready on 1-2. High pop-up. Hernandez over to his right. Oh, no, he missed it. Now batting, Buster Posey. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Longoria gets his lead at first, nobody out. 0-2, the count to Posey.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. San Francisco, good night. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
Our final line score tonight.